the Fargo Five. I'm Conrad Fargo. We've got Greg, who is the manager and bassist for the band Stella. Greg, I don't even have your last name.
Jeffrey.
Greg Jeffrey. 2 first names. A lot of guys with 2 first names. A lot of good guys out there with 2 first names. You're in good company.
Thank you.
I have 2 last names. Conrad Klinkhammer. So,
I'll trade you.
We could maybe trade around. So this is the segment where we try to maybe paint the picture for somebody. If they're doing something this weekend with you, what would it be like? Where are they going to pull up? What's the parking lot? What's it like walking in? How many people can they expect? What's the venue? Can you paint the picture?
Sure.
Like, tell us.
Yeah, this Friday we're playing at Tailgators here on Main in Fargo.
Tailgater. I didn't even know they do live music.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do live music.
Have they done that for a long time?
Yes, they have.
Okay, my wife and I used to live near there, and we would duck in for their St. Louis burger. It's a really meaty hamburger with blue cheese on it. It's very good. Strong.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to play. We love playing there because the hours are 7 to 10.
Okay.
I know, so it's an early night. You know?
Yeah.
Unlike Dempsey's, we play at Dempsey's. My God, you start at 10, you
Yeah.
end at 2, you get home at 3:30.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So Tailgators is more the early.
It's I don't know why they have those hours, but we appreciate it. Yeah.
I appreciate it too. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I know. There are a few places now they're pushing the hours earlier rather than later, which is kind of surprising.
Well, I think people are drinking less and less, and I think they're getting to bed early, getting to sleep.
Well, here's the other thing, Conrad, is, and this isn't just my observation. This is actually a lot of research that I've been reading. Is that the under 30 crowd?
Yeah.
They don't go out nearly as much as they used to.
At all, yeah.
Yeah, they like to sit home, have a dinner party or get together with some friends, but they just don't go out. The people that go out and still hang out and like live music are generally like 40 plus, right?
Yep.
And so they appreciate the earlier hours because by 11 o'clock, they're pretty much spent.
Absolutely.
Which is so much fun because like when we play the VFW here in downtown Fargo, there's like 2 completely crowds. There's the 9 to 11 crowd, then there's the 11:30 to 1 o'clock crowd. It's like 2 complete different demographics.
Tell me more about that.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you, here's the thing that I noticed playing music at my age is so I've been with Stella now. I've been playing 7 years, but it's 4 going on 5 just with Stella. And what I notice is sometimes we'll be playing, some little, honky tonk near Fargo or something, and a party bus will arrive. And out of the party bus, there'll maybe 15, 16 people will come out. They're all 20-something. They rush to the bar. They get themselves a shot. They come out at the dance floor. They come out onto the dance floor with their phones, take photos of themselves, pretending to have fun, and then go sit down and post and look totally depressed. And you're laughing, but I'm damn serious. As a musician or as a like maybe a fatherly figure, it kind of breaks my heart. It's like, guys, I just want to take these guys like. Engage with us. Be here. Be in the moment. Be with us. So that gets back to the VFW. 2 weeks ago, we played at the VFW, and like I say, the crowd totally turned over, and a bunch of young people came in. They heard the band. They put their phones away. They didn't look at their phones for like 2 hours. We engaged. We had the absolute damn best time of our lives. They had the best time of their lives. It's like there was that thing that just happens magically sometimes between a band and an audience where they come in and they're totally engaged with us. We're totally giving everything we got at that hour, to people that could be our kids or grandkids, right? But that's my hope that for the band Stella is, the guys my age, the guys that have really, really extraordinary skills on their instrument, like Dave on the Skins or Paul Yarber, one of the great guitarists this area has ever produced. We were not going to live forever, guys.
Yeah.
If you care at all about hearing live music played organically, I mean, there's nothing artificial about Stella. We don't use synthesizer, vocalizers or pitch correction or harmonizers or all that jazz. Everything you hear comes out of our mouths, comes off of our fingers.
That's
right?
important to you.
Well, that's important to me because I want that younger generation to have that experience of what it feels like to be in the moment, with the band.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can't get that with the DJ.
I'm conflicted. So like as I'm listening to you, and I find myself doing this, and it's a dangerous, and you have to avoid it because there's this tendency. Kids these days.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody,
I sound like a grumpy old guy.
Well, and you're getting to be, but I'm 30. I'm 38, and I shouldn't be doing that, right? But I do also agree with you. I think there's something significantly different about the modern age, and I think it has to do, and I can't quite put my finger. It's got something to do with the handheld screens. Mm-hmm. So, and it's in a certain way more toxic. And so, as somebody who's come from the 70s and the 80s, maybe you can help articulate for me better, because I wrestle with it. Mm-hmm. My girl, I got a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a soon to be one. He's going to be 1 in May.
Wow,
for criminy sake, goes fast. I let them play on the old boob tube, the Nintendo 64. Sometimes I let them play some Nintendo Switch games on the big screen. I do not, no iPads, no handheld screens, no even Game Boys, nothing in their hand is kind of my rule, because there's something about it that seems to be of a different kind. Mm-hmm. Do you have maybe some, why is it, what's so evil about the handheld? There's something about it that's different.
You know what? There's a great show on Netflix called The Social Dilemma, I think it's called.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
No, I don't have Netflix.
They interview a number of former executives from Google and YouTube, and these guys are spilling the dirt on how products like YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, how they're designed to be addictive.
Yeah.
And so, the guy that worked for Facebook that designed the old thumbs up,
yeah,
he said he wouldn't even let his kids have a smartphone, right? He says, I find myself knowing how the thing was programmed to be addictive.
Yeah.
I should be the one that says, I'm coming home from work, I put my phone away, I'm going to spend quality time with my kids. But I find myself,
Yeah.
The point is, it's designed to be addictive. But going back to being a grumpy old man, I don't want you to hear in my voice a complaint about this generation. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I want people to hear is a desire for young people to have a real experience. Mm. Like, live your life, not somebody else's.
Sure. Well, but why? I mean, why? Why
do I have that desire?
No. Why is it better? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with plugging in? What's wrong with experiencing that? Because I reflected on this earlier. On another day, I have memories of playing video games that are fond memories.
Sure.
Emotional experiences.
Yeah, sure.
That happened from the screen. If it brings them joy, they do it because they like it, right? Addiction is one thing when you're putting something in your blood, but it's another thing when it's. So maybe I need to watch this Social Dilemma show, or what's addictive? They enjoy it. If they enjoy it, what's wrong with it? Why? What's so good about the real world, man?
Yeah. Well, the key to what you said, Conrad, is if they enjoy it. If you take a look at the amount of mental illness in young ladies, especially young women, it skyrockets with the advent of social media and the handheld smartphone.
Has it? So that's another. So
yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy. So I'm running into a controversial topic. But so there's this thing with autism and depression and all these things where people are like, look, all these things are going up, 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 up. However, is it going up, or is it being diagnosed and recognized more? I think that's difficult to disentangle.
Sure.
Whether or not what you're looking at is just because you're seeing more diagnosis of it doesn't mean you have more real cases of it. You just have more people, right? Like they always say, like the Amish have no cases of autism.
Really?
Well, yeah, because they don't call it autism. They go, oh, he's slow.
He's slow.
Yeah, right? They don't say he's autistic. They go, oh, he's slow. And then, we have nobody autistic in the Amish community, right? And so I'm not trying to one way or the other. What I'm trying to say is that I want the kids these days.
Oh yeah. Please don't hear that in my voice.
Well, it's something we all do. Even I do, and how do we even disentangle between what's really going on and what's just being caught more?
Here's what I want you to hear in my voice. If you were enthusiastic about some hobby and you just love that hobby, you'd want everybody to to have a taste of it.
Yeah.
Right. That's what you should be hearing in my voice. Is I love live music. I love the unpredictability of it.
The rawness.
The rawness, the unpredictability of it.
The authenticity.
Yeah. Well, that's just it.
It's more real. It's less.
Yeah, I just think I'm so in love with it. I want everybody to have a taste of it.
Yeah,
that's all I'm trying.
And
to
that's
say.
what they get when they come to your shows.
Yeah,
because there's no so they come in. I really want to paint the picture of Tailgators. So you come in. That's half. It used to be Mom's. Now it's a barbecue joint. It's still bifurcated there, right?
I think so.
You walk in. It's kind of dim lighting, but it's. I mean, it's not much of a venue. It's a restaurant. You've got...
Well, you got the restaurant on one side. You've got the bar on the other.
Okay.
And they got a nice little stage there.
A little stage.
And then the summertime, Tailgators does a great job. Every Thursday they have a good-sized stage outside, and they have outdoor concerts every Thursday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you get up there, and people are eating. So if you come at 7:00, people are eating, or people have finished eating by 7:00, and they're not really there to eat. They're there to see you.
They're pretty much there to see the music.
You think
at
so?
that point, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your experience.
Yeah.
So it's more of a bar and live music venue than it is a restaurant at that time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never been there after 7.
Oh, really?
I'm home. I'm home with
the
my
kids.
with the kids, and when the kids go to bed, I'm with the screen, and we don't have babysitters. So you start playing. How many sets do you do? You do it for a full 3 hours, 4 hours?
Yeah, we like to play long sets.
Yeah.
So I'm here. For example, here our first set is 90 minutes.
Yeah.
We find that if you take a break on the top of the hour, people look at their watches and go, "Oh my gosh, look what time it is! It's time to go home." But if you break, other than the top of the hour, well, we can stay a little longer. It's just one of these little tricks you learn to hold the audience to the very end. So we'll play 2 90-minute, 2 85-minute sets, take a 10-minute break.
And what's the crowd like there? I mean,
it's all over the map. It's all over the map. It's just it's Fargo.
Yeah. Okay. No, tell me about that. And so you've played outside of the Midwest?
No, we play around here. We play regionally. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? We play regionally. We just got offered a job this summer out in Mandan to play for the Buggies and Blues Outdoor Festival. We were asked to open for some headliners. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Because your remark was it's Fargo.
Yeah.
And how did you mean by that?
Well, Fargo has a lot. Here's what I mean by when people hear that I'm from Fargo and I'm working out in Alabama or Los Angeles or Dallas, whatever. Yeah. They have the picture of a Midwestern Scandinavian. That ain't Fargo no more. There's 60 different languages spoken in Fargo.
Yeah, it's a diverse place.
It's extremely urban rural place.
Yeah.
Or urban diverse place.
Yeah.
And that's when you're playing near the downtown, everybody walks in and checks you out.
Yeah. Fargo is definitely a very, very interesting place. Mm-hmm. We are running low on time. I want to switch out because I'm still doing. We're going to switch to Fargo Fresh, so we're going to take a break and we come back. Fargo Fresh, so don't go nowhere.